Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my worlds, the world away. We now got part 29 of Hachette Partworks build the Spitfire Mk1a. Okay, before we get into this, I just want to have a big thank you to everyone that's gave well wishes and stuff for what's been going on in the last week in my life. A bit of a turbulent time at the moment, but I want to get back into it and I want to get started on all of these builds. I did try and like all your comments, but I got loads of comments, loads of emails, loads of messages. So if I didn't, I really apologise, but believe me, it means everything to us here. But, you know, it's best to move on, and as my father-in-law would have said, he loved the Spitfire, so that's what we're going to get cracking on first. So in this issue, as you can see, we're going to be starting to do the second landing gear. So we've got a spring to put on here, just like we did last time. Now this has actually been coloured on the underside. If I just show you where we were up to last time, with this colour here. Now I've already changed that to the same colour that I painted the wheel. So when you see my colours here, they're going to be different from what you actually get, because I already painted them. Now I painted them on the live stream that I did for patrons last week. That is going to be live tomorrow for the general public Tuesday night. There's going to be no live stream tomorrow night. There will be a move around. I'll let you know that at the end of this video. So continuing, we're just going to be putting the bar in to lock this gear into place so that we've actually got one full landing gear looking just like that. And then once again in the next issue we have got the covers for this. The covers will be staying this color just like the other one was black there, but that is actually going to be coming later in the week. It's not going to be too long to wait for that. So let me just let you know what's happening this week. I will have a video out tomorrow. There'll be no live stream tomorrow. There'll be a video out Wednesday, which is probably going to be the next Spitfire 30, and there will be a live stream for Patreons Wednesday night, and then on Thursday there'll be another video out and a live stream for the general public, my normal chat one that I do on a Thursday. And then I think it's back to normal from them from Friday onwards. So I hope that's cleared up where I'm going to be this week. But without further ado, let's get cracking. So as you can see, I've already painted these silver looking just like that. It's actually aluminium steel is the colour. And then I've done a wash with some gunmetal. So it's a little bit grubbied up a little bit there. And then we're going to be putting the spring on top. Now just like last time, the long end of the spring is what's going to be facing out, and the short end, which I've just dropped the spring, the short end is just going to go into the notch that you can just see there. So I'll put that in and show you what that looks like. And when that's in, it should be seated just like that. Now we're going to take this brass bar, push that as far as it will go in there, and we need to hold this into place. So while I'm holding it with my finger there, I'm just going to put one of the screws that come in this pack just in there to tighten that up. Now this is a PM 2x3mm screw. So put that in like that and just get it as tight as it will go so that bar's not going anywhere. Now this is the other end that I've done. As you can see, I've already done a piston level there, coloured this in that aluminium steel as well. This is just going to go in this way. So this is onto the left of the hub there. So I'll push this through just like that. That should sit flush in there just like that. We need to put the other side in here, which again, it's already been painted up. This has got a flat end and a curved end. The curved end wants to go against the landing gear. So that, again, that fits flush. So I'm just pushing that in to see which way it fits perfectly, which is that way there. And then once again, we're going to put a 2x3mm screw just in there. So I've got that here, we'll put that in the hole. There we go. And make that nice and tight. So there's no jiggling around with the parts up here. Obviously that spring's locked into place, so that's good. Which means all we have to do now is put the tyre into place. So that's just going to fit over the top, just like that. And then as I said, I've already done the rim for that, or the hub. Push that in, and there we go. It doesn't need gluing, this doesn't. And it looks just like that. As you see, it's not the colour that it comes in, the stock colour. I have painted this. The reason I painted this is because, you know, looking into how Spitfires were, they were banged together. And I mean, if you were to paint everything here, when this piston landed, it would just scratch the paint off of here. I mean, I can understand this being painted, but not this bit down here. I reckon for show it probably would have, but the amount of times these things were replaced, I wouldn't be surprised if they did actually look like that. I think that looks a lot better, but I will have the old the painted section, the covers here, in the colour that the Spitfire is going to be. But there we go, that's looking just like that. Just one other thing, it does say to actually glue this section in. Well, I haven't done that because it does hold itself in, and you never know when I might have to take it apart again. But I may glue it at a later time, that's entirely up to you. So basically, eventually in the next stage, this is going to go on just like this here, sitting like that. And it gives you an idea of how the landing gear is going to look. Obviously, all of these are going to be motorised, so these go up and down on their own. But that looks pretty cool. So I'll put that back down. And that's all there is to do in that stage. Now, as I said, the next stage for this, stage 30, is going to be out on Wednesday. Tomorrow morning, we're going to have parts 2, 3 and 4 of the Eddie Stobart trial. That finishes that trial, and thank you so much to Neil Collins once again for getting those posted to me. I'm going to get them all done in one go. And we'll talk a little bit about Eddie Stobart, because I am aware that people around the world don't know what the Eddie Stobart brand is. So I think it's good to have a talk about that and see how that looks. But thank you for watching. And again, once again, thank you so much for all your messages of condolence and sympathy. That really touched us, and I really appreciate that. But if you like this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.